In terms of the main source of lessons and resources that we're putting online, it's on our website, and this is the store for that. If you go to the home learning, if you go to the Oak Grove College website, and on that, on the home page, is the home learning page button. If you click that, that will take you to our home learning page. Here we have specific home learning for different areas of the school, along with links to our YouTube channels in terms of the Cooking with Chef Guy videos, and then some other resources, including sign-in tutorials that we've put together. So, for example, if I was a year 7 to 9 student in Marvel, DaVinci, Avatar doing subject-based learning, the main areas I want to look at are the English home learning, the Maths home learning, and the Key Stage 3 subject-based learning. If I was a student in COA, I'd be looking at the COA resources area for ideas around home learning activities. I'm going to click on the Key Stage 3 subject-based learning, just to give you an example of what that looks like. So from here, I've got a range of different subjects that are, some are specific to tutor groups, whereas others are for the whole of each year group. So for example, in music, we've got year 7 work, year 8 and year 9 work. So I go down to science, because I want to talk about how we're utilising Google Classroom, in particular in science. The reason for this is that in science classes, they've been using Google Classroom in their lessons. The key thing here is that when we look at our email, our emails will start with the first initial of a forename and our surname. So for my example, it would be J Winchester. For Google Classroom, it's really important that it's, for example, mine at jwinchester@oakgrovecollege.co.uk. To log into Google Classroom, best way to get to it is to do a Google search of Google Classroom and click on the link. That will then take you to a sign-in page, and once you're signed into Google, it will look like this, and those in science will have their relevant science class. So if I was a year 7 student, I would have, for example, 7SS science classroom. I'd click on that, and there will be the resources that I need for science. The other platform we're looking to utilise is Microsoft Teams through the Office 365 suite of apps. Now, Microsoft Teams we're going to use for tutors to get in contact and do video calls with their class, with their tutor groups. So to access that, again, I would search for Office 365 and then click on the login, and that will take me, once I'm signed in, to the main homepage in Office 365. To access Teams, I'm going to go down to the purple icon down here with the T and click on Teams. That will load up a Teams page for me. Once I'm in Teams, I'll then have my teams that are relevant to me. So for example, here is my sixth form class that I teach, and I would click on that to take me into the class group page. And on here, class 2 tutors would have organised or scheduled meetings with you, which you should have had emails for. And to join the meeting, I would click on the meeting and then click join, and that will enable me to join the meeting. More details about this will be distributed via class tutors who will be in contact with you about doing that. But the purpose of this is to try and build that sense of belonging and community, and where we are staying at home, to kind of be able to have those conversations with our class peers that we may be missing out on at this stage. So in terms of work that you want to send in to us, you can send that into homelearning@oakgrovecollege.org.uk. Photos or scans of documents can be sent in to that, and that will get passed on to the relevant teachers. In addition, if you've got any issues with logins, passwords, send us an email to homelearning@oakgrovecollege.org.uk, and we'll get back to you to sort you through those problems. In terms of accessing work, we want students to be able to access work. We want them to still feel like they're part of the community, and we really enjoy seeing the work that's coming and pictures of students doing work. They've been great, and it's really nice to see how much you're getting up to.